Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. Last time we played, we were reliving Geralt's interrogation as he told exactly what happened on the day of the assault with King Foltest and whoever he assaulted. Tea is good. Anyway, so we ended up finding his kids, and this big, as Geralt called him, mountain of meat killed King Foltest right before his eyes and escaped before Geralt could do anything. Which is why we ended up in prison. The guards think or thought that Geralt was the one that killed King Foltest. Anyway, we woke up in prison, tricked the guards, took some stuff, took some whatever that is, small blackjack. And we're now going to escape and hopefully finish the prologue. Let's go!
Damn torches. Can't sneak out in this light. Huh? What was that?
Damn, look at Geralt all buff and shit. Though his gloves are kind of big around the wrist area. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Dearest Lily, I hope you miss me as much as I miss you. I'm not that sort of woman. Fuck!
Can I take him down? Yep. Yeah, he's still stunned. Okay. Key required. Oh shit.
You promised me today, the stinking pig. You'll not get off easy!
Booyah! Guys, I think... hold on. I think the music is way too loud. Hold on, let me turn it down to like 5 maybe? Sound to like 8. Dialogue would be the highest. Oh, wait, did I save this? It saved. Did it even affect the music? Because the music seems the same to me. Shades. Now let's take it down a bit more. Seems weird. Okay, now it's better. It's way better.
Snouts! Fish down the straight away! You deaf or what? I said a prisoner's escaped! Guards! Where the hell is everyone? Guards! Over here!
Who the hell is this guy? Don't you know that snitches get stitches? Booyah! Yeah, upper dungeon key. What is up? What the hell is this? Nice! I can loot this. I didn't know. There's no clear indication to what I can and can't loot, but it was the same in Witcher 1, so I'm guessing it's gonna be better in Witcher 3 maybe? Although I can use this. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, now I can see it. I take what I said back. Let's see what I can do. Okay, so this is this potions, crafting, quest items. Yeah, okay. Junk. Cool, we're good. Let's continue. What's this? Oh, cutscene. Nice. What's with the feathers? Or wings, or ears, whatever that is. I'm gonna sip some tea for now.
I am Shilad Fitz-Estelin, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine Emperor, Emir Var Emrys.
What do you want of me, Nilfgaardian?
Simply to speak, my lady.
Ah, really? Something you would not dare were my son still alive.
I very much regret the death of the Baron Lavalette. Please accept my deepest condolences. Yet it is precisely his loss that renders our conversation mutually desirable.
Let go of me. I shall walk unaided. I shall return, rogue, and I shall repay you.
Let us go, my lady. Your cries can do us no good.
What? The Nilfgaardian is gonna help us? Okay.
Bastard! You fucking prick! Fuck you, cocksucker!
Oh my god.
Fuck you up the arse!
I apologize.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, hear me? I'll rip your prick off and beat your head in with it!
I apologize for this vulgar language, ladies and gentlemen. I fucking hate it when they do that. Wait, what? What? Oh, nice. Maybe I can lower the sensitivity a bit? Hold on, let's check. So I should probably have done it before I started playing. Difficulty easy. Don't laugh at me! Control options, mouse sensitivity, yes. Do this. Back, back. Yeah, so much better. Much more cinematic. We've got a club. Let's see. Additional weapon. Not allowed. Okay. So this. So this is knockdown and stun. Yeah, okay, fine, we'll go with this. What now? Oh, there. Whoops. That was stupid. Shit.
Well, grab my chicken!
Go tell your friends what? Go tell your friends about me. Oh my god. What the hell prompts these cutscenes? Yes, let's say I did that, all of that on purpose.
What was that?
Oh, what was that? You're dead, that's what it was. You nincompoop.
I'll plant you till you're a bloody spear!
I mean, it's a nice touch, those cutscenes, but it doesn't have to happen every goddamn time I kill a guy. Stab in the back. Let's just keep on keeping on.
Come in, Master Geralt. Allow me to introduce the Baroness La Valette, mother to the royal children, who at present mourns the passing of her eldest son.
Milady.
I comfort the Baroness with assurances that House La Valette need suffer no more, its future brighter as it stands protected by the Empire of Nilfgaard.
Did you kill my son, Arion?
I had no choice. He knew what can happen once swords are drawn and begin to swing. He chose death over shame.
Stubborn like his father and grandfather before him. Honor above all. How did he die? Did he suffer?
No, I doubt he felt the final blow. Didn't even see it coming.
There's that, I suppose.
Milady, I killed many during the assault, not just your son. War demands sacrifices. You might remember that the next time you're about to start one.
Have some compassion, Master Geralt. The Baroness requires support. She is distraught as it is.
Unnecessary toil, Excellency, for witches have no feelings. And the truth, especially when painful, can wake us from the slumber of self-deception. I deserved as much.
Milady, I wouldn't trust the ambassador if I were you.
Master Geralt, let us be serious, please.
Let him speak. I wish to hear this.
I didn't know your son, but I know he saw the Empire as a foe, as did King Foltest.
You've no notion of the events transpiring in the kingdom, of what Kimbold, Maravel, and their ilk are capable. My duty is to Foltest's children, their safety. And though I too see a pact with Nilfgaard as a pact with the devil, I feel I have no choice. Besides, can you say that you really knew the king?
Well enough to be confident of my words.
Truly? In that case, what kind of a man was he? I wish to know your view.
He was tough and ruthless, a good king. He was like any other man except born to wear a crown. I'm not the one to judge, he uses everything and everyone. From my fast acquaintance with him, I think he was tough and ruthless. Yeah, he was a good king.
He was ruthless, hard, and effective. A good king.
Effectiveness is the mark of a good witcher. We've learned to expect other things from monarchs. Say, justice and wisdom.
Sorry.
Few are born wise, milady. He did all he could to preserve and safeguard the realm.
The ambassador questioned your guilt. It seems now that I too believe you did not slay the king. Your Excellency, you will aid the Witcher to escape the castle. That is my wish.
But, my lady, this would represent an immeasurable risk in my estimation. And there is the matter of your son.
He chose his fate, and departed in a manner worthy of the La Valettes. How am I to believe you'll protect me from reptiles like Kimbold and Maravel when you balk at the notion of deceiving a few prison guards?
Milady, I shall do what is in my power. Give me a moment, Witcher, then proceed to the main gate.
Okay, bro. Do this. Thanks. I can now put this here. Cool.
Guards! The witch has fled his cell and is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. But one more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
Cool. Yeah, reach the riverboat, but how? I have no armor. Who's this guy? Locked. Nothing of interest here. Wait, maybe there. Cloth and oil. Wait. Stone medallion. Damn, look at my back. I mean, Geralt's back. What he's seen, he cannot be unseen. And my grammar is so awesome. What he has seen, he cannot be unseen. Very well, yes, I am the Witcher. I am the Vidmak. Okay, so do I need to find them now? I guess. Oh no. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Geralt, over here.
What's wrong with your voice, Triss?
You were to sneak out. Avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in Vizima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but...
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand.
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Ioverth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Edirnian border. Ioverth's territory.
Flotsam it is then. Triss,
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
I want to hear about Yennefer as well, guys.
All aboard.
Line's clear, Captain.
Go, Vess.
War is a good time to forge friendships, alliances. Harry and Lavalette, busy building walls and forging swords, forgot that. When he was gone, those he loved were forced to forge friendships with those he hated.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known The Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, king of Aedirn by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crowned.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails, and the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in the killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his neck. Time to go. Do we have a deal, Elf?
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
That time of the month.
Okay, so I've been waiting for this whole cutscene to be over, and wow, the minute Dandelion started talking, that was so great. And you can literally see all of the actors, including Geralt, including Triss, and including Dandelion. They've become so much better in this game.
Have to get wet.
Oh, shut up, Vernon. Anyway, I had literal chills.
Come on already.
Shut up, Triss! When Dandelion started speaking. Man, this game is so much better than the first one. Can't wait to discover what else is going on here.
We're waiting.
Where are you?
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked.
Why did you go back to the water?
For months.
What about roads through the forest?
Ioverth rules the forest.
What? Crafting diagrams. Action is not allowed. Who, ha, what? Upgrades. I guess I'll find out how I upgrade everything. But Raven's armor. I'm gonna need that, thank you. This is epic. It's common. This is rare. Okay, so this gives us vitality +5, resistance to incineration, bleeding, poisonous +10, and bleeding +10. And this gives us resistance to poisoning and bleeding 13 and vitality 15. And armor +7. Okay, we're gonna go with the Raven's armor we got in the first game. Okay, so this reduction of damage from magic. Now the ones I'm wearing are much better. Club. Longsword, short sword. This is Diabel, the one that we got in the last game. This is the Erendite that we got in the last game as well. Okay, so I guess I'll learn how to craft and upgrade everything later. Wait, or maybe I can meditate? Let's see. Come on. I can't meditate. Oh well. Damn, this armor looks cool. So anyway, got this game. This game is just beautiful. I mean, I guess the Wild Hunt is gonna be so much better.
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
But it was a good decision starting from the first one and going up the entire trilogy.
For instance,
I guess I'm probably gonna do that as well with Mass Effect, even though I already played it, but this is a great trilogy of games as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Andromeda, but I'm gonna play...
I smell an elf.
Gonna play the original trilogy. Mandrake root.
That's Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Ioverth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One dwan less.
We need him alive. Know any useful spells?
Get his attention. I need to focus.
I'll try.
Climb down and we'll finish this. I await.
Ha! You're a man without honor, Vernon Roach. An insect I'll not duel, but one that I will crush.
Seems like you spout the same old elven drivel.
What you mean, Witcher?
I've seen your kind before. Proud and shay, sneaking around forests. Helpless, yet masking that with acts of increasing cruelty.
I helped kill Roach's king. You call that helpless? Or would you call me a terrorist? No one will grant us our freedom, Witcher. We must win it for ourselves.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Triss, now!
Come on, Triss, that was lame. Noise.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
Lovely.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close.
What's happening?
Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour or one of your commandos. I'm a woman. I'm really sick.
What I really love about this game is that it's so together. The story is so much more coherent and concrete, and everything is so together. I just have no better word to describe it.
Yes, fine.
It's just
What's happening?
seems like this
All I
time
see are
CD
the
Projekt Red knew exactly what they wanted to do with the game. Not just tell a story or
Starting
whatever.
to think we'll make it. Wait, the barrier's waiting. Triss,
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
Already killed everybody. Go, dude. just go.
Scoia'tael attacking! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
Scoia'tael? We're not Scoia'tael.
You know each other? Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest.
Aren't you a Witcher as well?
I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Ioverth.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emir var Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also
Oh
an
no!
brothel.
Zoltan,
the
a
brothel
dandelion.
sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant. Not likely.
Did you say that?
Squirrels at our very walls.
Ioverth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Who are these?
Greetings. They're the ones the elves were chasing.
Can I meditate? Oh yes, finally. Okay, I have 5 talents. Let's see, character. Choose this one. Unlocks the ability to direct arrows. Acquire level. Is there something I don't understand in this? How do I... Witcher training path, path lock, path lock, path lock. This is fine. Select. Oh, it goes from here. I thought it goes from here. Alright. Okay, vigor regenerating, dagger throwing, vitality. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that. Parrying, definitely gonna need that. And that's it, we're done with the spells, with the levels. Now, alchemy, let's see. Formula cat. Swallow. They need more bombs. That's... Yeah, I'm gonna need some bombs. Cool. Increases damage dealt with swords. Okay, that's gonna be cool as well. I'm missing the item here, right? Yeah. Golden Oriole. At least it's not a golden areola, right? Yeah, okay. Drink potions, let's see. I need to drink anything. Vitality during combat. Vitality regeneration, duration 10, toxicity 5. Increase regeneration of vigor while reducing vitality and resistance. Yeah, okay, I don't need anything right now. Yeah, I guess we're cool. Go to the town square to watch the execution. Right, alright.
People, everyone, the hanging soon. I
think the stew's
When I
ready.
see you at
Artist at work.
Some hanging.
You might want to
A
stir
bunch of
it.
non-humans and
I
a
don't
spy.
stir. I work.
Just gonna steal a bunch of stuff. Don't mind me. Yep. Dude, where the hell are your pants? Are you like the duo performance of some sort of homoerotic exotic group? Cause I'd watch that. I'd watch it hard. Wanted dead or alive, the elf Ioverth, exceptionally ruthless commander of unit of squirrels. Cool.
Zoltan. Dandelion. My informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Damn right, Geralt.
Geralt! Over here! Help!
Find a way to free them, alright? Find a way to free Dandelion and Zoltan.
A notice board. Might find something interesting here.
Okay, let's see. Endriga contract. Faced with the insolence and bestial menace of the creatures known as Endrigas, and concerned for the people, Commander Bernard Loredo has decided to post a bounty for the extermination of these creatures. The brave soul who permanently rids the area of this filth will receive a generous reward from the hands of Louis Mercier, and will be listed in the town chronicles as a true hero of Foltest. Eastern Town Chancellor. Okay. Yeah, gonna take it. Necker contract. Yeah, whatever, let's do them all. Let's first free the free our guys here.
Don't catch ya. Step back, White One.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at! Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom
What
of
the hell is a
Temeria?
debauchery?
Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, a freak he may be, but he speaks true.
Oh.
Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his willy wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
I'm warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady!
Look here! Assaulted an officer!
with them.
on up! Got room for one more deviant! You
Come on.
freak! Want to squirm with the others? Come on up! Got room for one more deviant! Clear out!
Oh no. Well, she's a Squirtle, so. Sorry. Who's this guy? I'm gonna have to mess him up as well. Come on.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on? I'd like to report out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking. I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumors of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of La Valette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
Damn, he's a bit of a dick, isn't he?
To hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
So I checked what debauchery is, and I'll read you the exact definition. It is excessive indulgence in sensual pleasures. Well, that's very characteristic of Dandelion. Basically, he fucks everything that moves. Who that?
Welcome to my modest shop.
What do you deal in?
All kinds of incense, mainly. For meditation, rejuvenation, cooking, making medicine, rituals, whatever you require.
That's cool. Okay. I don't need anything right now, do I? Recipes, Brock, Maribor, Vigra. This is damage dealt. Yeah, let's buy this one. Sufficient funds. Alright. Didn't notice I have no money.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
This is almost the exact same model of a dog that was in Vizima in Witcher 1. Almost. It's just the textures are a bit more detailed and, well, his animations are more are better overall. But he looks almost identical. Yes, I said he because I'm used to say he and she on animals. Because it's a living being! Go to Loredo's residence in the evening. What time is it now? How do I know what time it is? It's obviously not evening, but... Hold on. Let's see. You. Okay, so chapter 1, Returning Memories. The interrogation in the dungeon of the Ioverth castle took its toll on Lucius' body. Despite its mutation, was beat up, bruised and scarred. At one point, Geralt experienced a shock so extreme that it elicited an old memory. All of a sudden, the Witcher recalled the moment of his death. Once more, he relived the demise in Rivia. Once more, he lay on the ground, pierced by the peasant's pitchfork. Once more, he bled death. When another vision came to him a few days later, Geralt knew he was gradually recovering his memory. Assassins of Kings. Yeah, okay. By the gods. Indecent proposal. Learn more about Neckers, learn more about Guz. Search the Kingslayer's trail in Foltest. Okay. So basically I just need to go to the tavern. It's just this. It's the current quest. Yep, let's go.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
Lad got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
Yeah, let's ask him about the wedding.
Zoltan.
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be papa-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a jadestone as big as my fist.
You were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
Eat, Breckenrex says, then proceeded to slop 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how he is.
Okay, let's tell him about the dragon.
Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Maraville, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No. It ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds a significant stake.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute, what were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Ioverth's Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
What beast is it? What the hell? Who's that? She looks familiar.
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kayran,
Kayran?
the monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
Where the hell are your
See it
pants,
in all
dude?
its splendor.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam.
Yes, I read his
It is
name
in this
correctly.
capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Kayran, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanserville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me...
Does
keep
he
you.
have an ink and feather around his neck? What the hell? What if it
Triss,
spills?
How long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Merigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species, to throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf, formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird, but he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witchers' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
Okay. What's there?
I always said, go ask the mason to take you as his apprentice. You'll learn a trade.
Okay, so I feel this chapter so far was just a ton of cutscenes, so I didn't talk a lot about this game, but I have to stress how well this game looks. Jesus, I'm so excited. I deliberately do not talk during who's that? Olibor. I deliberately don't talk during cutscenes, so it will be better presented in the video. Anyway, why are you scratching your balls, man?
Ever seen the river monster, the Karen?
I have, but I'm not the talkative kind.
Speak up.
The monster's as big as a barn, with giant tentacles. Snatches men from boat decks and cattle off the shore. It's slimy like a snail, but fast as a thirsty vampire.
Alright, thank you. Okay, so we have indecent proposal. Yeah, okay. Monstrosity of Foltest, Assistance of Kings. Alright, so the Karen, the matter of price. Let's just go talk to some people. Let's see.
You free?
No, working my arse off like a stage.
Walking my asshole. Did she say she's working her asshole or ass off? Walking my ass off.
I think the stew's ready.
Oh no, I'm not talking to a freak.
Wait a minute.
Be off, or I'll call the guards.
Quiet, woman. Artist at work.
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls are to rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
The sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
Well, we're managing it together now, so as I see it, you should double the reward.
You jest!
You'll double what you offered Lady de Townsville, because that's what the contract's worth.
So be it. I assume you to be professionals and worth every last copper paid to you.
It's a deal. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably. He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Where can I find him?
In the village, outside the walls. Now leave me be.
You might want to stir it.
I don't.
Alright.
I work for the king.
In the village, outside the walls. Talk to Cedric. Let's go and talk to Cedric. Hello, bees. Anything to loot here? Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Beverage, maybe?
Just casually gonna steal some stuff. Go find Cedric. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Go find Cedric. Hello, kitty.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
Yeah, okay. There's an alchemist here, right?
I'm born stiff.
Greetings, smartass, eh?
Go plow yourself. To the exit.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her.
I'm sensing some past here.
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
Cool. Cool. Guys, I just want to point out one important thing about this game that did so much better than the first game. The cocks. Look at them. Look at all these cocks. Cedric, come here.
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Moril would delight in a day like this, Saharan. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try.
Don't swallow.
I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafail.
Vafail. Wait, where are you going? Where are you going?
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
I aim to kill the
shit,
Kayran.
I didn't check
Heard
the
you
other
might be able
options.
to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
Thanks, Cedric.
You'll
What?
find me by the boat wreck.
Jeez, Triss. Sure you're not overusing those teleports?
I can't use it? What? Come on, Triss. You just left me here? Oh god. Okay, so it's all the way out here. I have to use all this road. Fine, let's do this.
Want to play soldiers and squirrels?
Any work for a witcher?
Enough work for 3, but what of it? We're poor folk.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Ye best go to Flotsam Town Square, near the inn. There are notices on the board there. Just leave the trawl be, please, no matter what the townsfolk say.
Okay, so I need to... I don't need to touch the troll then. Interesting. Interesting indeed.
You'll betray no one else, Elvin bitch.
I don't know what...
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
Do what you will. This is none of my business.
We'll take her to Laredo. He'll get the truth out of her.
Hello, Geralt.
Mission failed. Oh, I mean quest failed, but still. Oh. Do I need to like accept every kind of work that I'm getting? Can't I just like not do stuff? Let's see if I can get some upgrades.
Excellent work.
In it.
Oh, hey, Sandler.
The finest hides and the tannins on half by either. A straggler here, a lobber there, sometimes a hapless calf. I've even got otter fur for you.
You hunt?
Otter fur?
We must not hunt in the royal forest. Even children know that. Besides, it's too dangerous to go among the trees now, what with all those monsters.
They must be finding more food in the area.
A war's brewing, methinks.
Not necessarily. The Scoia'tael attack merchants and ambush patrols. Ideal conditions for necrophages.
We ought to wait for better times and be satisfied with the little things, like the good book teaches us.
Let's roll some dice. Let's straight craft an item for me. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm missing silver ore and amethyst dust. Amethyst. Okay, so let's see. There's something I can buy. Hello, Sandler. In case somebody's watching whose name is Sandler, take a good look. This guy. This guy is named Sandler. Just saying, you know, just he can make a good weapon. He can upgrade some items. Just saying, just pointing it out. Just putting it out there, right? Anyway, let's continue. Quick save. And let's go. Let's get out into the road. We need to get here.
Greetings.
Who are you? What do you do here?
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
You look exactly like Cedric, though.
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
What?
Sir
He didn't talk
Harrim
about
believes
any
the
women.
forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Sir Harrim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Sir Harrim can reverse that.
I need to make a few orens. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was raised in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say. Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercey locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
No harm in trying.
No harm in trying indeed. Wait, where do I need to go? Oh. The map is really not to scale, what the hell? Wait, do I get Roach here? Do I get my horsey here? I need my horse. Is he peeing? What the hell are you doing? You enemies, guys? Guess you are. What's up?
Come to Papa!
Come to what? Come to Papa.
Come to Papa!
Come to Papa? What the hell? Oh shit.
Come to Papa!
Oh shit. What the hell just happened?
Elves to the moon!
Okay. I need to loot this. Yes, I need to loot that as well. Let's go. Let's keep on going.
I'll have your head! Hero, eh?
Come on.
Hero, eh?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let me loot you. Oh, shiver me timbers. See if I can find something to loot. This thing. Oh, it's 50 orange. That's cool. Nope, nothing else. Okay. Thank you, Triss, for letting me walk all this way.
I wonder
Thank you.
what's left of that wreck Cedric mentioned.
If the Karen attacked the boat, it's not likely to be much. We're looking for traces of the beast, not boats.
That was harsh, Geralt. Anything to gather or loot? Yep, nothing. Let's go.
I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. How was that?
See those footprints?
Yeah, strange place for an evening walk.
Unless you're looking for adventure. Medallion's telling me something.
Drowners!
almost brings a tear to your eye.
Let's examine the traces of the Karen and get out of here.
Examine the traces of... whatever that is.
Wait a minute.
What are you going to do?
Cast a simple diagnostic spell. It should answer a few questions. This monster's sick, Geralt. It's dying.
How much time does it have left?
A few years? Perhaps a decade and change?
Too long. What's wrong with it? Any information could be useful.
The diagnostic spell showed that some of the cells in its body have mutated.
What makes you think it's dying? I mean, I'm a mutant.
The mucus cells I diagnosed are very similar to cancer cells. In some ways, they're more effective than healthy cells, but they're out of control. They converge to create a red tissue. Very unpleasant.
The poor thing.
But you brought up an interesting point.
The poor thing.
Want to know the core difference between mutants and non-mutants?
Of course I do.
The changes made through alchemy and magic in your body would require thousands of years to develop on their own. This development would result from genetic errors that would cause your body to adapt, become a more efficient organism, effectively mutate, but over a very long time. When this development occurs over millennia, across multiple generations, we proudly call it natural selection, evolution. When it occurs quickly, in a single organism or a few representatives of a species, we frown on it as mutation.
And here I thought you liked me. What else?
The Karen's highly venomous.
Any ideas for an antidote?
Your Witcher's metabolism should neutralize small doses of the toxin. But if I were you, I wouldn't rely on my mutations alone. An Ostmark potion should do the trick.
I know the herb, but haven't the faintest where I might find it around here. I need to figure out how I want to fight the Karen. Maybe I won't need the potion.
Do what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Sheila might be eager to get this done, but before you go see her, ask some of the locals about Ostmark. You could try Cedric. Here's the formula for the potion. I need to take care of some things. Manage without me for a while?
Mm-hmm.
See you.
Come on, take me with you. Jesus. Let's see. Alchemy. Where's the Ostmark? Like, look at the inventory before that. Just sell a sword. The regular one, right? Alchemy, okay, there. No, wait. Crafting diagrams. Okay. So I guess I need to go back to the town. Here. Cedric. Shit. Can't I fast travel? I hate you. I hate you, game. Get back through here. Browner brain. Find some. Nope. Okay guys, so as we walk back to the town, I'm gonna say a few words before we finish this video. Unfortunately, this video is already too long, but most of it was cutscenes and dialogues, which is cool because we learned a lot about the story and stuff. But I'm gonna have to end here as we reach to the house, to the town, sorry. Just to reiterate what I already said about this game, this is such a better production, better gameplay, and overall better game than the first one. Even though the first one had a very nice story, I mean the ending was really good. The journey there was very painful. There were times I just thought I would give up and just move on to the second game. Or maybe even straight to the third game. But luckily I didn't do it. It's a good thing that I didn't do it. Because this game is simply blowing my mind right now. How do I get to him? That was the crow. I thought somebody was running beside me. Anyway, this game is really blowing my mind right now, and I really want to keep on playing. You know what, let's talk to Cedric and then we will finish this episode. What do you say? Let's get the final words from Cedric. See what we need to do. What to do about the Otsmark. Find the Otsmark yourself or talk to Cedric. Unloose potion. Wait, so I need to either talk to him, right? Hold on. I need to see the map. Okay, so I either talk to... Oh, wait. Holy shit, this game is huge. Wait. Fighter. Yeah, let's talk to him. Let's talk to him and see if we can get the Ostmok.
Cedric, I need some Ostmark. It's a rare variety of moss, grows underground.
I know it. There are some caves to the south, deep in the woods. If Ostmark grows anywhere in the area, it will be there.
Alright, so now we know where to go. We will continue it in our next episode, but for now, guys, thank you very much for watching. Put on a like, a subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you can see every time I upload a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.